I want to apologize for that last spot from Dexter, Missouri. My hair looked horrible. I was out in that windblown parking lot, and they never told me my hair looked like that. And you know I always want my hair looking good. But anyway, in the ring, there's two folks that hair always looks good. Double J, Jeff Jarrett against Brian Christopher. Now, we're joining this match about 17 minutes in, and Frank Morrell has been messing with Brian this whole match. So Brian finally gets his hand on Frank Morrell, and then Double J, Jeff Jarrett comes up behind, and Frank punches Jeff on the outside. My gosh, and the fans go nuts. Double J, Jeff Jarrett. I tell you what, he met the Colorado Kid last Sunday night in Poplar Bluff. What a match that was. Colorado Kid gaining the victory. There, Brian Christopher throwing Double J into the chairs. Double J, Jeff Jarrett against Brian Christopher. Coming to you from the MB Ainley Community Center in Corning, Arkansas. Brian Christopher now with a bulldog on Double J on the arena floor. Brian Christopher will be taking on Jerry the King Lawler this Friday night at the Jonesboro Sportatorium, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing like seeing it live, and you can see it live at the Jonesboro Sportatorium every Friday night. But don't forget the big one. And Scott, if you'll put up the graphic, Poplar Bluff American Legion tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. All-out war when Colorado Kid collides against the Motor City Madman in Poplar Bluff, Missouri tomorrow night. Plus the big double grudge match, Justin St. John and the 7-foot Giant Warrior against the Dundees, Jamie and Bill Dundee. That's all going to happen tomorrow night at the Poplar Bluff Legion. Let me tell you what matches we got for you. Then, of course, next Saturday night, the big one in Dexter, brought to you by Wallace & Owens Country Mart, Dexter, Missouri. Stop by and see the Colorado Kid at 1 o'clock that afternoon. Get his autograph. Get $1 off your ticket. Second anniversary super card will be in Dexter next Saturday night, August 10th, 7:30, when the Giant takes on Colorado Kid. Falls count anywhere in the city limits. Boy, is that going to be a great match, I tell you what. Double J, Jeff Jarrett working on Brian Christopher. There's old Frank Morrell there in the corner, Double J's personal advisor. There, Brian runs Double J's head into the corner. Now whips Jeff Jarrett across the ring. Brian coming in hard. Oh, and his shoulder goes right in the ring post. My gosh. I don't know if he can continue. Did you see that? Unbelievable action. Jeff Jarrett working on that shoulder now, just like a smart wrestler would do. What a Mac Classic he and the Colorado Kid had last Sunday in Poplar Bluff. There's the Fargo strut. Jeff Jarrett strutting there. Drapes Brian Christopher over that second rope. You always got to be careful. The dangerous Frank Morrell on the outside. There he is, interfering in the match. Come on, Chris Steele, turn around. Brian hits the match hard. What great action tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, in Poplar Bluff. Be there early, 7 o'clock. Bell time. Going to have a great time tomorrow night. Big matches. Ron McClary against Johnny Estrada. Colorado Kid against almost 400 pounds with the Motor City Madman tomorrow night in Poplar Bluff. Don't miss Poplar Bluff tomorrow night, fans. All you great fans in Jonesboro, we'll see you back there this Friday night. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, resuming to action. Double J, Jeff Jarrett on Brian Christopher. 2 punches to the jaw there. Jeff Jarrett now climbing up on the second rope. Referee telling him to get down. That's a closed fist on Brian Christopher. Double J finally gets down. What a match these two been having tit for tat here at the Corning Community Center. Double J, Jeff Jarrett now up on that second rope. Gonna come down and nobody's home. Double J, Jeff Jarrett meeting the mat. Brian Christopher now gets to one knee. Double J picks him up and he blocks it. Oh, and a punch by Brian Christopher. And another one. Jeff Jarrett is groggy. And another one. Backs Jarrett in, whips him across. Double J catches him down for a DDT. And Brian Christopher, who almost run his head through the mat. Double J, Jeff Jarrett now getting on the second rope. Oh, he's taking his applause. Well, why shouldn't he? He says he's the world's greatest entertainer, greatest singer, and greatest wrestler. I'll let you folks decide that. Brian Christopher now going to take him for a ride. Oh, drops straight back. Unbelievable. The fans go crazy. They hate Double J Jeff Jarrett in Corning, Arkansas. Tell you what, Brian Christopher now firing up on Double J. And a punch to the head. Another one. Third one. 4. Backs him in, whips Double J across, and it's a drop kick on Double J Jeff Jarrett. Brian got a handful of hair there. Gonna do, whips him across. Brian coming up. Brian, you made that mistake once on the shoulder, remember. Well, Brian catches himself this time. Jeff Jarrett doesn't know it. Spins him around and down hard to the mat. Double J Jeff Jarrett. Whips Jarrett across the reversal. Brian, my gosh, in a high body press, lands on the referee, Chris Steele. Brian's groggy. Frank Morrell up now with a chair. He's got a chair. Oh, and Brian rams Jeff's head into the chair. Brian now going for the cover. The referee is knocked groggy. Brian going to wake the referee up, say, come on, give the pin. I got him beat. There you see Frank Morrell throw Jeff Jarrett a chain. He's got a chain. Jeff's wrapping it around. Goes. Now he whips him across a reversal. Brian coming off. Monkey flip. Jarrett going down. No, he's going to punch Brian, and he moves. And he hits him with the chain on his hand. Brian now has the chain. Are you following this, ladies and gentlemen? And he hits Jeff Jarrett with the chain. Brian just hit Jeff Jarrett with the chain. Knocked him cold. Referee up. Counts 1, 2. Frank Morrell hits the ring on count of 2. The match will be a disqualification. Now Morrell hitting Brian Christopher again. Oh, and a punch right to the throat of Brian Christopher by Frank Morrell. And another one. My gosh, and a third one. Now Double J to his feet. The fans are going crazy here at the Corning Community Center. Now Frank gets ready for the big one, and he misses, and Jeff Jarrett takes the punch. There Brian has a hold. Oh, Frank Morrell says, no, let's be friends. Knocks the head up, and Brian, is he going to get him? Yeah, the big punch. And Frank Morrell bails out. Your winner by disqualification, Too Sexy, Brian Christopher. And he'll be there this Friday night at the Jones.